And so that's really what happened. And they go, well, why don't we ask him? And so they go, he turned down, Star Trek. He got to do this, and they asked me. So now they said, yeah, let's ask him. So they asked me to partake in this. And at the beginning, I had not seen the original, because at the time when the original was being played in 1978, I was doing a play which ran for 3 consecutive years called Zoot Suit. And I was doing Zoot Suit all through 70. Started in early February, and I went 8 shows a week for 3 years. And it took me on to Broadway and the whole thing. It was really an extraordinary experience, but I never watched television, because I was never home at night. So, needless to say, they offered me the role, and I was deeply committed at that moment in time to doing other work. And so, out of necessity to keep my agents, because they said, you gotta read this. Please read this. So I said, okay, gotta start writing. I did Blade Runner, I think that's enough. I said, yeah! It's going to be very, very difficult to do anything that hits that or does better. And so I've done my work in that field. And so I just wanted to keep on going. But then I read it. And I got to tell you, it was in the writing. Ron Moore did an extraordinary thing. And so when I got the opportunity to go and talk to them, I talked to Ron, to David Icke, and to Michael, and Reiner, who was the director of the pilot. And the 3 of them and myself sat down, and I said, the only way I can do this honestly, and I really appreciate your work here, because I thought it was brilliantly written. I said, the only way I can really do this is if we go into the world that Blade Runner allowed us to understand. So that means that the first 4-eyed, 2-eared, 2-mouthed creature I see, I'm going to fall on the ground and faint. And then I'm off the show. The Admiral, well, that's how the commander dies. And that's it. And that was in my contract. I said, that's why they were so upset. They were really scared when they did this hybrid. I said, no, this I understand this. This is not something freaky like some jellyfish or something. This is really part machine, part human. I got this. This is good. And so that's where we went to. And so they really understood what we were talking about. And this was truly a gift, guys. First day that all of us were together, we had a little chat inside my trailer, and all the cast, principal cast, all of us, at least 8 of us, 7, 8 of us still were in there. And we sat down, and I said, listen, I didn't even know Mary. I knew who she was, but I'd never worked with Mary McDonald. And I'd never worked with Mike Hogan. I'd never met any of these kids. And they were just, we're all just first day on the set. And I turned to them and I said, listen, guys, I got to tell you, this is the best work I've ever had or I'm going to be able to do on television. This is an incredible, incredible opportunity. You won't understand it right now because you will have to get some distance to it, but we're going to do this we're going to be here for at least 5 years, and we're going to go through this, and it's just going to get better and better and better, and you'll see that it'll grow into something that you would never have expected. This, for me, is incredible. And I was going off of just the script. And we didn't know we were going to get picked up. There was nothing. It was just, and I could just look into this world and said, this is it. If they did it, and I walked on the set, all I had to do was take one look at the set. It was magnificent. It was just a beautiful piece of work, and it was all connected. Inevitably, we went into another studio and they had to split the Galactica in half. half of it was on one side, one stage, and the other half was on the other stage. But when we really did the very first time we saw it, it was all connected, and it was huge.
I got lost
Many
the whole first season. I was like, where am I? In another damn corridor. How do I get out of here?
And Richard, our production designer, did some extraordinary work. I said, this is feature time. And it was very, very well done. So I really busted through the very first day and said a lot of stuff. I said a lot of things. And sure enough, man, we got into it. And the very first thing we ever did, all of us together, was you guys, I guess you did the very first bit. You were first up with your stuff.
The first two, yeah, we were the first day.
Yeah, first scene.
Red Stein.
And then...
Nice to meet you.
What a way to start.